Welcome back to a new video. Here today on the Trap House edition of the videos, or if it's not really a trap house, it's really a tiny house. I just like calling it a trap house because I think it's hilarious. Inside joke, you really have to know me personally to know the inside joke of why I call it a trap house. But what have we done so far today? You'll see right now. What do we got? All right, the first thing that we're doing before we put the floor down, because we bought the floor not too long ago, we got a thing, it's called a floor leveler, and it looks like cement, but it's not cement. You pour it on the ground, there's a humongous crack in the ground, and the floor feels like a wave, like you're hitting a wave with a surfboard on the ground if you rub your foot across it. So we put the floor leveler down and we put the down it, and then we have to wait for it to dry, and that's the first step of getting the last step to be accomplished. And we got the floor ready to go, but we got to put this down here first. Then we're starting with the cabinets. Actually, we're not even starting with the cabinets. We already had the cabinets done. We just had to get new hinges. So we started putting the hinges up so we can hang the cabinet doors. Cabinets are already hung. We just got to hang the cabinet doors. And basically, we have like two weeks left in here, I'm thinking, and then like the whole month of March or whatever, I'll be moving out of my spot that I'm in now and moving into here and getting stuff done. It's really exciting. I'm super excited because we got the garage right here all the way completely done. This stuff right here, this has to go to the garbage. I have to get a hold of David, that's my dad, to get tabs for the van so I can take that to the what is it called, the dump, because it's filled with trash. We're just, out here motivational, moving, the movement, the motion, the motivational movement is moving. We just think of jokes as we go along here. But see, that's what we got going on today. It's just that. I got some other things prepared for you, so let's dive deep into the video. What I tell you for the culture! We're out here doing 3 things at one time today. I cleaned up over here because the other day when I was making shirts, I accidentally put the thing in there crooked, and it was starting to cut the graphic out crooked on the machine, and it just turned out not as what I planned. But I want to show you something that I got the other day. It's pretty cool actually, because now I'm going to start doing this, but I used to, back in the day, when I still make t-shirts, but when I used to make the t-shirt, somebody would order a t-shirt and I'd make it right then and there. I'd have to go buy the vinyl and then make the t-shirt, or set up the screen and make the t-shirt, but I'm not going to do that no more. I bought a whole bunch of vinyl that comes in a package. So I got all different types of colors now. So I can do all types of different colors. I owe a couple homies some t-shirts. So this is all heat transfer vinyl. I got all the colors that I need. Like, it's pretty sick. But other than that, I'm gonna start doing it's called a plastisol heat transfer on the t-shirts. So basically I do screen printing on this special paper and then let that dry, and I can print a whole bunch at a time and just catalog it. Because after, I don't want to be sitting on stock. That's the whole thing. I don't want to be sitting on 30, 40 sweatshirts, 30, 40 t-shirts, and then they're just on the shelf collecting dust. My thing is, I'll still make them to order, but they're gonna be on the website, so when you buy it, you won't even know it's made to order. So basically I'll have the sweatshirt on hand, and then I won't even have to screen print it, because I'll just pull out whatever design on the heat transfer paper, and then just take it over to my machine and press it on my machine, and it will be a plastisol. It will be a screen printed t-shirt. It'll just be heat transferred on there. It's just an easier cut cost way of doing things, because I got the screen print press over here, but every time setting it up just for one t-shirt, 2 t-shirt, 3 t-shirts. It's a hassle, so why not do it with the Plastisol heat transfer, and I could just do a whole bunch one day and just catalog them. I also came across this old picture camera. This is actual 35mm film camera. It's called the SLR, not the DSLR. It's not digital. It is manual. Everything you have to, like, everything is manual. Focus is manual. The f-stops are manual. You actually physically have to, after you're done taking a picture, you physically have to flip it over like that. Now it's ready to take a picture. You physically have to dial the knobs in and tell it what you want it to do and everything. It's really cool. So if you haven't followed me on the Instagram, I have 2 of them. My second Instagram, I mostly just post pictures of random things, and I'm gonna use this because the cool thing is I can get this film developed, and then when it's getting developed I can also get them to import it onto a CD so I can put it into my computer. I have an older Macintosh computer, Apple computer. It's a 2013 model. It's newer to me, probably older to the younger people out there. My computer still has a CD drive. I will never upgrade my computer ever again because I don't want to deal with the dongle cables and not having a CD drive and then going out and buying an external CD drive when I already have one in there. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? If you haven't shot on like actual 35mm film or like a camera like this, you should try. Step your game up. If you're used to shooting with just a regular digital camera, or even go get a smaller, go to the Goodwill, find the small 35mm camera that your mom used to have when you were a kid, or whoever your grandma used to have when you were a kid, and just go take some pictures, because it gives you a different feel, and it makes you like, or even something like this, it makes you a better photographer, because you have to hit the f-stops and physically focus it, because even like if you're in there like focusing it and you move it just a little bit, I've noticed you have to refocus it, and then when you take pictures like this you still have to refocus it. It's just a better way to upgrade your skills, have your skills on a whole other level, and then when you have, if you want to take pictures for a side gig or a freelance photographer, a freelance videographer, you can offer this, or you can just take pictures like this too with your digital camera and take pictures, have this on hand and still offer this and say, hey, you know, you can have, we could get you a different feel, a different vibe with your photos, you know, take it back to the day. Here's a new discovery. I don't know if I talked about this yet or not, but we used to have rats out here, squirrels. If you're subscribed to the channel, you should know what this spot looked like before I turned it into what it is now. But we had, and we're having an issue with them getting in still somehow. So I'm gonna throw some poison down to get them out of here. You see this? Look at what they did to my book of matches. They ate them. They ate the matches. They ate the book of matches. I don't get it. Because I don't want the rats out here, or mice, or squirrels, or anything out here, because I make clothing out here, and I don't want them to put a nest in a shirt, or make a nest in a hood or something. That'd be weird. Grab a sweatshirt to print on, and then, you know, pull it out of where I have it, and then there's rats in it. That's not cool. The only cool rat that I know of is Master Splinter. That's the only cool rat that I know.
Which one is your best qualified?
How old are you? I'm just kidding.
12 and a half. I'm 5. 2 and 3 quarters.
Any lucky candidates for the industry?
89.
Nobody did anything. Right, and I'm sure you would lie to us.
Look, guys, it's just
Keep it casual, let's get on a higher level. Keep it casual, let's get